Hey everyone, welcome to the video. Yes, you saw the title right. Today we're going to be discussing the truth about family vlogging.
This one's going to be super interesting. A few of these topics are a bit controversial to say the least, but we're going to touch on them anyway.
So let's jump right into it. Over on Instagram, we asked you guys what questions you have about family vlogging, and you came up with some really good ones. The natural first question is, why did we start vlogging?
You want me to start? Okay, so funny enough, we actually started a YouTube channel back in 2011. Hopefully you guys never see those videos because they're very cringy. We watch them back today and just laugh at each other and laugh at the videos. But we gave it a shot and we just had to put it on the back burner at that time. I had a moving company that I was working on and Rihanna was still going to nursing school. So it just wasn't the right time. And also we had to figure out how to work together. There's a lot of arguments on that first vlog attempt. So anyway, fast forward to 2018 and that's where these channels came from.
Yes, so we got started in 2018, and this is before Tyanna, vlogging because we kind of wanted to share our knowledge and have a creative outlet. I was starting grad school for anesthesia, so I wanted to vlog my journey. And then John started his real estate channel. How it morphed into family vlogging was, of course, Tyanna came into our lives, and then I graduated school. John became more experienced in real estate, and it was just more fun to film family and travel in our life. We were enjoying it more. It was definitely more creative, and so we just kind of put all into that and it took off.
Yeah, and now you guys have the Schoeller family, and because of all you guys and all your support, it's worked for us and we love doing it.
Question number 2 is, have you ever regretted posting something online?
No, I don't think I regret it. Well, wait a minute. Those original fitness videos, I think what we just talked about, probably regret those.
We did do some cringy stuff in them that I probably wouldn't do going back.
I love our videos. I love like looking back through them and seeing how we've naturally progressed and evolved from not only quality of like the footage and the audio, but also just like how we naturally evolved on the camera. I always tell people all the time, like if and when we ever shut this channel down completely, I love all the memories that we have.
Yeah.
Like we are literally creating family albums through video that we will have forever. And so if they ever stop doing this, we still have those to look back on. And I don't think I have any regrets.
I don't either, for sure. Question number 3 is, how do you deal with getting hate?
This has also evolved. I'll let you start.
Okay, I ignore it. It doesn't really bother me because I don't know the people and I know they don't know me. And I'm really being honest, like when people say mean stuff, I just think that they have their own issues and that's how I deal with it. If it's something offensive or horrible, I block it and delete it because I don't want that on our page, especially when Tyanna learns to read and can read comments. I know some people don't agree with filtering your comments, but I think with family vlogging, you have to for the safety of your children.
Yeah, I think that for me, it started off not so great. I took them very personally because they would say things about my wife or daughter, and I reacted. I didn't probably go about it the way Rihanna would, in a much better way, a much calmer way. And so I would go after or attack these people and spend a lot of time doing that. And then I had to come to realize that most of the hate is like less than 1% of all of the comments that we get on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, all of social media. So it's such a small amount that I shouldn't focus my time and energy on them. I should focus it on the 99.9% of you guys that love and support us and understand us and know that we're just trying to like film our vacations and have a good time and raise our daughter the best way possible. So I think for me, it's evolved to that. Do I still get bothered from time to time? Yes. It's hard not to when you read something really mean, but I've learned to move past it.
And sometimes I delete bad comments before John sees them just because our mentality handles them differently. So I think it's helpful for me to do that, especially if they're crazy.
Yeah. I can say it's tough sometimes, but I'm much better than when we started. And now I just focus on you guys that love and support us.
Question number 4 is, do you ever feel unsafe?
Okay, I'll start with this one. No, I've never felt unsafe. I think if anything, we feel weird from time to time. And no offense, if you ever see us in public or see us out, come say hi. We love that. We love saying hi back to you, but it's still a little bit weird to us because we don't think of ourselves as somebody famous or with this huge following. We're literally just out and about on our day or on our vacation. So when people shout out to us at the airport or on a resort, we're a little, shocked at first because it's still a little bit weird.
It's so sweet, but it definitely is like, we're like, wait, are they talking to us?
Yeah, or want to grab a picture or something. We don't mind that stuff. Like first and foremost, like you can come say hi, please do. But it's still a little bit weird to us. But unsafe, No. And another thing I want you guys to know is a lot of the footage you see or the YouTube videos, that when you see them, they're not in real time. And we're not doing that to trick you guys, but it's a safety reason. So sometimes we're at a location, maybe you think that's where we're at in that weekend because that's what we're posting about, or that's when that video went up. But we've been gone from that location for 2 or 3 weeks sometimes, especially if we're filming somewhere like the yurt, where we were in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of the woods. We're not going to real time our location for that, for safety reasons and other reasons as well. So no, I don't think so. I think we go about it in a very responsible way. All right, so question number 5. How do you protect your privacy? Does it ever feel intrusive? So this is kind of like question 4, but a little bit deeper.
I think we protect our privacy because everything we share is what we want to share. We don't really, we don't film live, so we are in control of what we're sharing. So everything is optional to us. So it doesn't feel like an invasion of privacy. Does it ever feel intrusive? Nothing we share ever feels intrusive. Sometimes comments can be intrusive, which I don't mind unless they're rude. There's some rude, intrusive comments that aren't just out of curiosity, they're just mean.
Yeah, I want to say that we take full responsibility for the comments, the negative comments that come our way. We're obviously putting ourselves out there on the internet. So some people are like, well, you put yourself out there, you have to expect comments. That's true, but that doesn't mean you have to be mean to somebody. I don't feel like that just gives somebody an excuse that just because we share our life publicly that you can be mean or rude or racist or whatever the case may be. You can give feedback, constructive criticism, and say what you like. You have freedom of speech, fine. But I don't think that just gives you the excuse to be mean to somebody, especially on their appearance, or if you just don't like something that they like. I don't know. So we accept responsibility by putting ourselves out there publicly. But that doesn't give you the excuse to be mean as well.
Questions 6, 7, and 8 are very similar, but they're also extremely important for us to answer. So we are going to ask them all in a row. The first one is going to be, if Tyanna wants to stop, what will we do? If Tyanna wants to stop, we will stop, of course, point blank, and you can expand on that a little.
Yeah, she could stop right now. She does not have to film or be on camera. We never force her to be on camera. There are days or mornings, like all children, where she doesn't want to do anything, and so we turn the camera off or film something else. I think a good example is in the most recent vlog, the Mexico vlog, when we went back to Palmaya. It wasn't that she didn't want to film, but she was just having fun with her friends or going to the school during the day because she wanted to do projects and art and stuff. And we would love to be in our vlog more, but we're not going to go force her out of the situation that she wants to be doing to be in the video. So a lot of that video was just Brianna and I chilling and hanging it out. So it is the Schoeller family vlog, not the Tyanna show, not the Tyanna vlog. It's the Schoeller family. So keep that in mind a little bit when people ask questions like, where is Tyanna or why isn't she in this vlog? It's because, again, it's the family vlog, not just her.
Question number 7 is, have you ever thought about quitting?
Of course we have.
We actually quit our first channel.
Right. So it's just like any other type of business. It's really tough in the beginning. It's really tough, period, I guess, but you get better at it as you go. And that's where we are now. We have systems and processes. But in the beginning, absolutely figuring out scheduling and editing and where to film the videos. Back when we were running both of our channels full time, it was really difficult, especially when Tyanna was a baby. So I would think that, yes, there were several times. And I guess you could say for my channel, I haven't quit it entirely, but we've cut it back a lot just to find more time for our family. Guys, we are doing this and choose to do this for mostly one reason. It allows us to work together on the go and travel as a family, and that's huge to us. So anything outside of that that takes extra time, we've cut back on. So I would think that, yeah, we've thought about quitting, but now we love making the Schoeller family videos.
Yes, I think the closest we ever got to quitting was probably during the pandemic. It was right when I graduated CRNA school. Real estate was kind of slowed down a bit, and we were kind of like, do we need to keep doing this? We had the 2 channels, Rihanna Feriel and the Frugal Investor. So we didn't even have the family channel yet, and I was burnt out on nursing content. You were burnt out on real estate. And it was kind of a defining moment that we decided to morph a few months later.
Yeah, I think we did a few travel videos and we fell in love with making travel videos, and that's what kind of sparked the channel to keep going, and we're so glad we did.
And question number 8 is, how long will we do this for?
That's a good question. What do you think?
I don't know. I definitely see us doing it for the foreseeable future, but I think it's really going to depend on Tyanna's like personality as she gets older, and if she wants to keep doing it. If she's like excited about it and loves making videos, then of course we'll love it too. Like what happens when she turns 18 and like goes off to college or moves out or something? Are we going to be like here vlogging or what we eat in a day by ourselves? Who knows?
Or should we keep getting this warning? We don't think it'll be Tyanna because she loves us so much, so it's not possible, right? But we heard when they turn 12 or 13, they just start to hate you.
Oh my God,
I hope not. I hope not.
I know.
My heart would break. But I think that if we get to that age, but I don't know. I really don't know. I don't see myself vlogging at like 55, but maybe. Rhiannon and I had a good idea that like if Tyanna gets to like maybe 6, 7, or 8, or whenever she wants to stop, as we discussed, then we stop, and then maybe we translate this over into our own podcast or something.
Yeah, we definitely thought about doing a podcast, and that would eliminate the video version if it ever comes to that, or we could just do both.
Yeah, we just love to be creative, and so that's why you get these videos.
Now we're on question number 9, which is a very controversial question. We think it's important to talk about. It's been brought to light a lot as social media grows, and that is, do you think family vlogging is exploiting children?
What do you think?
I think it depends on the situation.
Agreed. So we have heard the other side out, the side that says that family vlogging shouldn't exist or that children shouldn't be on camera. And we have researched it extensively, and there are some valid points on that side. We didn't dismiss it entirely. We like to be open-minded and hear other points of view. And we discussed it in depth before continuing after hearing these points. And we think for us and our family, it's okay because of the way we're going about it. I think where a lot of these channels make a mistake is they're heavily dependent on the child or the children inside of the vlog on making the videos and the income that it produces for them and their family. And so if the child ever wants to take a break or quit entirely, they can't now. So they force them to be on camera. They force them to make videos. They force them to be in ads. And then that becomes exploitive for us. So we are very clear with any ads that we work with or any shows that we go on or any podcast that Tyanna doesn't have to be involved. So if the ad wants to advertise on her channel, if Tyanna's in the background of the ad, that's fine. But Tyanna does not have any lines to say. She doesn't have to do any type of performative acts for that ad. Nothing like that. In fact, she's not in many of our ads, period. And again, unless she's in the background or using an app or something like that. So we really feel like that is the difference for us because we have kept our income and our jobs and our investments outside of social media. So we could shut down social media today and our lifestyle would not change at all. If you followed us for a long time, you know that we live well below our means. So we are not dependent on this. So I think that's what flips the switch to me is when you are dependent on it or when you are not, and when the child has to film and be on camera and when they don't have to be. That's my opinion.
I agree. So if you followed us for a while, you know that I work as a nurse anesthetist at the hospital and John is a real estate investor. So we are truly not dependent upon our YouTube income at all to sustain our lifestyle. For Tyanna, we do use some of that money to invest into a Roth IRA, so that will grow as she gets older. And we also put some of that money aside for her so that she'll have money when she knows what she wants to do to get started.
And just to close that out, we just believe that the children should be dependent on the parents. The parents should never be dependent on the children, especially not for something like income. So if you are a family vlogger and you're watching this and the children are in your videos, please pay them. You don't have to give them cash or money, of course, if they're like 2 or 3, they don't know what to do with it, but put the money away for them in a retirement account somewhere. They are technically working on your channel, even if they're not working, but they are part of the reason why your channel is probably successful. So just do the right thing, put some money aside for them and make sure they're set up for when they're 18, going off to college or whatever. Tyanna will be set. We're going to max her Roth until she is 18 years old. If she never touches that money again, by the time she's 60, that will have compounded into millions of dollars. So I think that's the right thing to do, and that's how we go about it. But you got to do what's best for you and your family at the end of the day. But we did want to address the question.
Question number 10 is, do you ever get burned out and how do you handle it?
Yeah, I think not burned out so much. We get overwhelmed.
Yeah, that's a better word for it. Yeah.
Get overwhelmed. You want to be completely honest? This video today, we have not had the best.
That was perfect
As I'm
timing.
telling you guys, we have not had the best luck filming today. We've actually tried 2 other locations and the noises or people came up to us or whatever the case may be, and we couldn't film. And so this video right here was supposed to be just super simple Q&A, and it's turned into like a 4-hour extravaganza.
Yeah, I feel like we didn't want to film right here, so we feel like we're like sinking into the couch. There's like noises because we live in the city. John keeps smacking his legs. You hear that? So there has been things going on behind the scenes. Sitting and talking is actually like more difficult than vlogging, because when you're vlogging, you're in the moment. You can't really think about it. Sitting here is like you're just stuck right here, just thinking.
Yeah,
about
and I'm a
everything you
fidgeter,
say.
so it's really hard for me to sit still. So
Yeah.
I just wanted to give you guys the example. This video right here has been more overwhelming than all of our previous videos of the travel content. But yeah, I would think timeline, sometimes we want to get a video out for you guys every Sunday. And so that comes a little bit difficult because we never want to skip a week. But as Tyanna gets older and as we travel more, look, the family comes first. Tyanna comes first. So if we're not able to get that video out to you on Sunday, we apologize, but we're doing the best we can. I think that when you guys watch our videos, of course, it's a highlight reel. That's why you're watching it, right? It's a 20-minute highlight of a week-long adventure. And so we don't show like the bad things, or when we lose something, or we're running behind, or we can't find the passport. Like, we have messes too. We have bad days. We have bad feelings. We argue from time to time. Yeah, never. So we are real people behind the camera and behind the videos. So we want you guys to like know that when you watch us. If you ever feel like a sense of jealousy or something from watching our content, like we might feel when we see other people's highlight reels, we're normal people just like anybody else, and we have our bad days too and feel overwhelmed or burn out or maybe even want to quit from time to time. We're real.
And question number 11 is, does Tyanna like making videos?
Yes, like that's, I can answer that without hesitation. She often takes the camera now and films, or she takes the GoPro. The GoPro is her favorite.
Yeah, she likes, because it's indestructible.
And she likes to
the
swim.
GoPro.
It's in the water, so give her that thing and she loves to swim for it. But yeah, she loves to do it. She's not quite vlogging yet or anything like that, but we're not forcing that on her. We're not like, hey, take the camera and go film something. If she wants to come grab the camera and film something, we let her.
Sometimes she says, like, can we make a video about this? If you see like, us baking something in the kitchen, she loves doing that. And she likes when we film because she likes to watch videos later of experiences. Like, she'll go back and like watch herself in Switzerland now, because she's older, and she was only 3 in Switzerland. Now she's 4, but she says, when I was a baby, I was in Switzerland, and watches the video, so it's super cute. And she's really getting into like the coordinated dances that you see on like short form content. So me and her will like watch the dances and then practice them together because it's funny, but we don't post them because I'm really bad.
She's been walking around the house the last 2 days saying, Ashley, watch me, or so. How's it go?
Ashley, look at
That's
me.
how it goes.
That's what she's been doing like all day long.
It's fun. It's really funny. And she actually corrected me. I thought it was actually look at me, but it's Ashley, like the name Ashley. I had no idea. I went to look it up to prove her she was wrong, but I was wrong.
Yeah, her and all her friends were learning that dance at the park last night, so it's super cute. Question number 12 is, how time intensive is being a social media creator? I think we can answer this by saying, how many hours a week do we spend on it?
Yeah.
It kind of depends on the week. So I would say on average, we probably spend, would you say 20 to 25 hours?
A week?
Yeah, between editing, planning, filming. Posting.
Yeah, I would say sometimes less, sometimes more. Just really depends on the type of content.
The editing takes the longest. So editing a normal vlog for me probably takes like anywhere between 2 and 3 hours from start to finish. Editing a travel vlog, however, can take anywhere from like 6 to 8 hours because they're more complicated.
The drone footage, the GoPro
scenes.
footage, B-roll, there's a lot more into that.
Yes, so the editing is definitely the most time intensive. The least time intensive thing is actually filming. So people think we film our whole lives like 24/7.
This is an important one, yeah.
Yes, but we film for one video. We film between 1 and 2 hours worth of content. And then we edit that down to 20 to 30 minutes of content. So if you think about that, that's only filming 1 to 2 hours out of the week. And that's only filming 4 to 8 hours out of the whole month. And then you're only seeing about 20 minutes of that a week. So that's 20, 40, 60, 80. So you're maybe seeing like 80 to 100 minutes out of our whole month.
Which is crazy, right? Like it feels like more because you're like kind of keeping up with us. Yeah. But that's one of the arguments from the anti-family vloggers is that we put their whole lives on camera. We actually haven't filmed in 2 weeks from before this video. Our other videos have already been filmed and edited. So it's been 2 weeks since we filmed any YouTube content. And you guys seen maybe one of Tyanna's dance classes. She actually has dance class again tonight.
They've seen 1 minute.
Y'all have seen less than 1 minute of, and she's been to 5 dance classes now. So again, you guys are seeing actually 20 minutes, give or take, 20 to 30 minutes of her whole week. So it's really not that much.
And Tyanna does not grow up like with a camera constantly on her. There's only cameras on filming days. And we plan ahead. She knows when we're going to be filming. She has the opportunity to say no. It's like a planned out thing.
Yeah.
We don't just wake her up in the morning and we're like, good morning, Tyanna,
Right.
now you're filming. So now we're on our last question. And this is one I actually got a lot and I wasn't expecting it so much, but I probably should have. And that is, how do you make money off YouTube? So we make money off YouTube straight from YouTube. It's called YouTube ads. And they pay to like put ads in our videos. They have control over it. They just like insert them where you see little breaks in videos and you can skip. That's YouTube ads. Then we also do collaborations and partnerships. That's when you see us like in a video show like a product and then say like this video was sponsored by so-and-so. Those ones come from our management company. We actually have a company that handles all of this for us legally and everything because we don't want to spend all of our time trying to do negotiations and talk to brands. And then our favorite way that we get paid isn't actually by money.
It's OnlyFans. What? Oh, I thought that's where you're going with that. I make a lot of money on OnlyFans. I don't know about you.
It's free travel.
Oh, okay. That is the best. Yeah, free travel. Like the number one thing we wanted when we started making these videos actually is we weren't trying to get paid from it. We were trying to get like hotels and resorts and like airlines to work with us. We were like, hey, we'll show you in our video. And we finally got to that stage and now we essentially get paid to travel, which is our dream job.
Yes.
And so that was like the biggest payoff for this YouTube channel. That, and you guys know I'm a financial guy. So setting Tyanna up for life at such a young age really does excite me. And don't worry, we're not just gonna hand that over to her. We will do it in a responsible way, but I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I don't know, we love the journey that this has been and that we're still on. And with all the negative that comes with it, and again, it's less than 1%, but it's hard not to notice it. We're kind of putting that behind us now and just focusing on us and our family and how we like to create and what type of videos we like to create and raising Tyanna in the best way that we know how. And we're going to keep researching and learning and growing as a family to do that the best way we can, whether you guys hate us or love us. Is that fair?
I agree. I completely agree.
So I think we're going to wrap this video up, right?
Yeah, let's wrap it up. We have had quite a time answering these questions. They were very thought-provoking, but it's all stuff we've talked about in depth before. So nothing was like a surprise.
No, yeah. I would like to say this too, is like, you know, if you have a partner, it really helps if you're on the same page. Rhiannon and I don't agree on everything, but on the bigger topics, the parenting ones and YouTube and
money.
Travel and money and marriage and all those things, we are on the same page. And I thank you because it makes life so much easier. Like even when we're arguing about something little, like I do put my wet towel on the bed sometimes. I apologize.
You stopped doing it, though.
I did for you. Anyway, we hope you enjoyed this video.
Bad.
Oh, we don't have long enough video. We hope you guys enjoyed this video. We appreciate your love and support. Thank you so much. Thank you for editing all our videos and
welcome.
being on this journey with me.
I love you.
I love you. See you on the next one.